As soon as I spawned in, I already saw who was the alpha male. It was Hawk telling his fellow betas what to do. But I was the most beta out of all sense. This was only my second time playing this game. I had close to no idea what to do, so from now on, I will listen to my pairs. They were already making the train untouchable with newspapers. I didn't know what they did, but I trusted my fellow friends. I realized they were both in the conductor's bit of the train, so I went in as well to show then I was following them completely. But when I did that, I sat on the seat of kings and jumped of my straight away, because they didn't give me the authority to do so. Hawk jumped in the chair of kings and set sail, but Prim told someone to move. I didn't know if he was talking to me, but I didn't want to make a bad impression, so I just ignored him and didn't ask him. We met our first challenge, but that didn't stop the alpha male Hawk from just driving right past them. I was looking at Prim waiting for my next command, and then he pulled out his alpha axe. I thought this was his way of intimidating a beta male like me to prove who is boss. I was standing there confused for a while. Then with all my might, I pulled out my beta shovel to show him that I can't be pushed around. Even though he had an alpha axe and I had a rusty shovel, we somehow put them away and found some common ground. Hawk stopped the train and asked us if we should raid the camp. I said yes because I didn't want to look like I was scared even though I was shiting my pants. Prim was not so certain. I gave some words of encouragement and we walked to the camp. Hawk said we couldn't because we had no gun, but me and Prim was confident and weren't backing down. Hawk was getting shot at by the camp people, but he was fine for now. We took out all of the people at the camp and I was being a little greedy. I rushed to the gun and ammo and took it, and then we set sail again. We saw a town, but as soon as we were going to get out, it turned to night. Zombies were coming on the train and I was absolutely shitting my pants. I went in the conductor's bit of a train, but then I realized I was being a beta pussy. So I went to help my friends. As soon as I did that, I was about to die, but I had no regrets. I would rather die with my brothers than be alive and alone on the train, like a lil pussy. We were killing zombies left and right. I was confident as ever they stood no chance. I was about to die, but then I locked the fuck in and killed the green bastards. Me and Alpha Prim was trying to border up the door before we got killed. We realized we were safe, and Hawk started to play some music. I showed him my appreciations and started to calm down. My pants were brown as ever, but it was okay. It turned to day, and we were more prepared to kill the zombies now. Then I almost died to this green ugly bastard. We cleared out all the zombies' sukablets and opened the vault. I tried to leave the cockpit, but this dumbass newspapers weren't letting me. Then this chair was flying like something out of Harry Potter. Then we stopped at this place where we could get more money and loot. I was waiting for Master Prim to sell all his stuff, but then he accused me of trying to steal. I reassured him that I would never steal and then started selling my valuables. I bought quite a few bandages. We were there for quite a while, so I suggested that we set sail. Then Alpha Hawk told me to jump. I thought he was suggesting that I should kill myself, but I soon realized he was in fact not saying that I should commit suicidal acts. I swear to God, these bitch-ass newspapers are going to be the death of me. Well, that wasn't good. Shit Alpha Prim saw, and he is telling Master Hawk. I said a little prayer that they didn't shoot me in the chest and said sorry. This is where we saw our first werewolf Hawk, and Master Prim decided to loot a house, and I am not going to be a pussy again, so I went with them. I was shitting myself thinking Alpha Hawk was going to die, but then I remembered why the fuck I was there. The dickhead werewolf was trying to eat my ass, so I shot his fucking brains out. I was so proud of myself, I told Hawk and Master Prim, and this is the first time I climbed up from being a beta pussy to being a beta killer. We saw Sterling and marched there. It turned night, but nothing was stopping us from killing everything in sight. Hawk got his army of wolves ready to kill these bastards. I heard a TNT light and I shot his dog ass. We got the loot and we were doing good, for now. I got greedy and I didn't hear this lil bastard trying to bomb me. I died. Then Master Hawk saved me like the gangster he is. I thanked him and we set sail. Then it happened, my Wi-Fi shat on me. I couldn't move, so I reset knowing I could rejoin. But I couldn't. I was having a stroke praying that my Wi-Fi would lock in. I reset like 40 times, and I couldn't turn my internet on and off because my dad would be the shit out of me for being awake at 4 in the morning. Then it happened. I was jumping up and down. I got blessed. I was praying that I could still rejoin after 10 minutes. And I fucking could. I thought they left me, but they waited for me like brothers. I disclosed what happened, and then I saw Daddy Prim. He showed me his stacked loot. Then I realized I had none. I was broke with no gun, no nothing. Then Daddy Prim turned into my sugar daddy and gave me a gold bar and a gun. I thanked him. I would have kissed his feet if he wanted me to. This was one of my first alpha moments. I sat in the chair of kings and set sail. We stopped to sell our valuables and stock up on stuff we needed. I has enough for a rifle thanks to Daddy Prim's gold bar and felt strong as ever. Once we set sail, Master Hawk stopped the train in the middle of the night. We were fighting werewolves and Alpha Hawk was just sitting there like a statue. We spotted a town, but I don't know why these dickheads went to raid it because there were werewolves swarming us, but once again, I was not going to be a beta bitch boy pussy, especially after my alpha moment. But guess what? I died, and so did Daddy Prim. So we were about to die, but then Master Alpha Daddy, sexy, beautiful, handsome, sextaculous Hawk somehow clutched up. Once that sexy bastard clutched up, we began to loot the town. I found the code to the vault and alerted my fellow brothers. I tried to do the vault code, but that thing was messing with my head. Then Master Prim came in and did it with ease. It made me remember why I am still a beta. We looted the town and set sail once again. For fuck's sake, these dickhead son of a bitch newspapers. We ran out of fuel at the worst possible moment. I luckily had 2 more coal. Whilst I put the coal in, I dropped my gold bar, and Master Dickhead Prim took it. But the worst thing was I couldn't get it back because of the dumbass newspaper. I somehow got out and took my gold back. I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is, making me run around after my gold like a fucking pig. We got up to go spawn Nigel or Tesla, but werewolves were spawning left and right, and I didn't have no ammunition, so I was basically F-U-C-K-E-D. Believe it or not, I died, and so did Prim. So we were going to lose if Daddy Master Alpha Sexy Hawk didn't pull another master class. But guess the fuck what? He did like the alpha he is. I thanked him and went to look for ammo. I saw Master Prim's ammo and returned him the favor of taking my gold bar. Dickhead. We spawned Nigel or Tesla and started to take out the zombies. Master Prim died, so I had to try and lock in. I killed almost all the zombies and realized I was climbing up the ladder of betas to get to the floor of alphas, but I had a long way to go. I went to Rev Master Prim whilst Alpha Hawk was taking out the final few zombies. Daddy Prim called me over and told me to drink a random substance I didn't want to, but I did. Luckily, Alpha Prim didn't want to poison me, and he just wanted me to go faster. We stopped at a town, and for the first time ever, my pants were not the color of my shit. I was confident as ever, ready to take on everything in sight. And that's what I fucking did. Up until these fat fucks decided to sneak up behind me like lil rats. To be honest, I don't know why I didn't drink my fast juice, but I didn't. And a wise man once told me, never dwell on the past. As soon as I got revved, this bitch-ass pussy started beating me. But I locked the F-U-C-K in. Master Daddy Prim opened the vault and looted up once again. Woohoo, look at that gold bar. We went to open the other vault, but for some fuck-ass reason, Master Hawk somehow was in there and took all the loot. Once we set sail, we found some outlaws that me and Master Prim decided to kill. They stood no chance. Then these dickheads left me behind. I thought Alpha Prim stopped the train for me, but I guess fucking not. Then we saw it. The castle this all with all its aura. Sold my loot and bought some armor. I was unstoppable. For now. Prim told us that he was at the castle. I shat my pant. I heard battle cries from Prim and Hawk. I was shiting myself. They died. It was only me marching to my death with no way of getting out of it. But I remembered something I said a long time ago. I would rather die with my brothers than be on the train alone like a lil beta pussy. That powered me up. I was ready for anything. Allahu Akbar. I got closer and closer. Then these huge bastards came swarming me. There was no escape. I died, but I fulfilled my purpose. I died with my brothers like I wished to, and I couldn't have asked for anything more.